like $12.9 million on 7,000 patients. And you say there's not 7,000 patients. Are you committing fraud? Does this daycare pay you to come here?
여기.
She just said yes. Here, 3 durable medical equipment companies were launched. And so we're wondering, like, where's the equipment at? Our tax dollars are paying for old people to do Tai Chi here inside of New York.
So you might wonder, is that the best use of dollars, or are we better off paying for life-saving treatments in hospitals?
One of the largest fraud schemes in America is taking place in New York City, as billions of dollars is being defrauded by organized Korean and Chinese mafias, along with other foreigners operating and stealing taxpayer dollars. They are using the elderly and the needy to build the United States government billions of dollars at your expense. In the state of New York, government-funded personal assistance has become the #1 fastest growing industry in the state, going from $2.5 billion in 2019 to now nearly $12 billion in 2025. It is an industry full of fraudsters who have taken advantage of the system, and as New York City leads the state with funding and amount of providers, locations like Flushing, Queens have more than 70 adult daycares within just a few blocks. Some of these daycares receiving more than $40 million to watch the elderly play board games at the taxpayers' expense. And to see the fraud firsthand, we headed to an adult daycare who had received over $5 million, and they explained exactly how the fraud works and even led us to the main fraudsters in the area. Stay tuned, because you're going to be shocked to see what our tax dollars are being spent on.
We're heading to One Stop Senior Daycare Center. This place has billed $5.2 million in just 2025 alone, and they're averaging 276 beneficiaries per day, which is 5 times above the national average of just 48 beneficiaries a day. So they have 5 times the amount of people coming into this daycare each and every single day, and they build $5.2 million. Let's go see what their operation looks like. It's on the 2nd floor. We're going in. Here we go. Hello, sir. Hello. How are you? Is this One Stop Daycare Center, right?
Hi.
Awesome. How are you doing, sir?
Hi, how are you?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Yes.
Amazing. We were wondering if we could check our grandma into daycare.
Oh, okay. Okay, come, sit. So,
I mean, hey, nicer than the Somalian.
And we have some questions as well.
Yes.
We were instantly welcomed in, and these individuals did something that no fraudster had ever done before, and actually opened up and talked about their business. Now, it's super important to follow this conversation because they expose exactly how the fraud happens.
Is there 270 people here today?
No.
Yeah.
So right now, when was that?
2025.
Yeah, last year. Yeah,
Last year.
Majority of our members left.
They left.
Yeah.
So last year was big business.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's like, less than that. You can check up for the current the billing.
So what happened to all the people?
Oh, yeah.
To everywhere else. Everywhere that, I mean, maybe you guys know why you're here.
You're searching for the fraud claim or something, right?
You guys chose the wrong place.
Not here. I'm going to recommend.
We have,
Oh, so you can tell us where the other fraud's at?
We will, I mean, is this being recorded?
Yeah.
Okay, so we would love to, but we're very concerned. We were trying to maybe reach out to other actual, government agencies.
Yeah.
But we're very careful because it's a conflict of interest between us and other people.
And other daycares.
Yeah, but us, I'm actually glad that you guys came.
You are the one, like, the.
Bro, that don't make no damn sense. It's like, oh, it's a conflict of interest of us to catch up to the scammers. What? Because you are ones y'all damn selves? Like, bro, what are you even saying? Actually, I mean, that would do you some right to get rid of all the scammers if you're a legit business. I mean, it should be easy.
The Minnesota, right?
Yeah, we help America save lots of money.
Yeah.
And so, like, we're concerned about some of these crazy numbers, like 5.75 times the national average is quite a bit.
The current, we are the biggest daycare right now.
Yeah.
The size matter. The faculty is like the biggest right now.
And this daycare truly was gigantic. It had a cafeteria, a ballroom, had an upstairs, had a massage room, a karaoke room, a room for people to do art, a pool table room, and even a place for them to play their own instruments. And now they started explaining why others were leaving their daycare to go to other daycares to receive kickbacks.
We used to grow bigger. And then those members, every time they would come in, they would mention some sort of other benefits that they would get. Every time we rejected it, our channel, if you see the waves, it'll just keep getting disrupted.
Okay, so these guys are legit. But they're explaining how they're losing their clientele to like the scammers. And he's saying, bro, we're losing our entire clientele to scammers because, well, they're running a BS business. Like look at them. They actually had the amenities and all this good stuff on, why they charge so much. But it's hard to beat people who are literally asking you to come there and they're going to pay you. It's like, what, you go here, you're paying, I don't know how much these guys be paying, but let's say you're paying like, I don't know, like that $2,000 a month. But then you got the other the adult healthcare place going like, look, we'll pay you $2,000 a month to stay here because we're getting kickbacks from the government.
Charge and discharge. So even this year, we hit maybe about a 300 to 400 member discharge, almost simultaneously. And then we all find out that the reason is because other daycares are doing whatever you guys are aware of. So we're losing our members left and right. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Now we're down to 120.
And do you think like the fraud is real with these adult daycare centers?
Can I say everything? Yeah, 100%. It's 100%. And us, I know another daycare down there, the biggest places are losing the most members.
But you guys don't commit fraud.
No. That's why we're losing members. The numbers speak for itself.
Were you guys ever surprised by how much money you could make running adult daycare?
I mean, yeah, because it's like I said, you're gonna lose members when the competition, the scammers, are really offering them money. Like, bro, imagine imagine you're paying for your gym membership, right? And it charges you like, I don't know, $50, $60 a month, and all of a sudden another gym comes around. Well, no, it's not as nice as the current gym you're in, but it's okay, it's all right. But they said, bro, we'll pay you $50, $60 a month to pull up here. It's like, bro, you're going to change gyms, bro. Like, you're definitely going to change gyms. You're going to go to the other gym instead. Why? Because they're paying your ass to work out at this point instead of you paying the other gym to go work out.
I mean, of course, but then the funds to run a place this big, even the OIG, Inspector Generals, came last around the end of the year. They did the whole book sweep. They did everything. Same place. They sat there. We had a whole meeting. We told them, frankly, they said, how do you operate this place? With the members that came in, we were able to barely manage the facility. The rent is insane. The amount of staff that we had at that point was insane. So we weren't making much profit margin even then. So even during that time, they said, do you do any kickbacks? We opened the whole book. They inspected everything. They see no margin for kickbacks. We had no funds to do even such a thing. Frankly, we're suffering, to be honest with you guys. Yeah.
Really?
So I need you guys' help.
Yeah, no.
I need you guys' help.
Very, very. Like,
how can we help?
There's so many places that we could send you to do the same thing, and you'll really get whatever you need from them.
They then told us some of the daycares that were actually committing the fraud.
I mean, almost every daycare that you see in Flushing, every daycare that you walk in is doing the same thing. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So how does the fraud work then? So like someone takes in the people and then they start getting kickbacks, or they start billing other transportation companies, or
so just now I was having a consultation with 2 members. They've been here with us forever. They're telling us that all their friends are leaving. We already know what's going on. So they're telling me that every daycare that is doing it is teaching them how to like logically think about this. They're treating the kickback as not a kickback. They're just thinking that if, let's say, the CEO makes a profit margin, then they give that margin back to the members. So they tell the members that that's not a kickback. We're telling them it doesn't matter, then the funds should decrease so that there is no sufficient funds for them to actually flush it back out into the public. They don't understand that. So usually it's per member, per day, per referral, who do you come with, or how you get there, how many people you bring.
So like the way it works is an old person then tells their friends, hey, join us, join this daycare. Then we get a kickback off of you joining, like a referral program.
Correct, exactly. So let's say.
And they bill Medicare and Medicaid.
No.
Medicaid.
So companies like you guys bill Medicaid, and so then these old people are giving kickbacks from Medicaid money to
So what though?
Yeah, so
the old people.
Exactly.
Is it a daycare that's giving the kickback for the referral?
Correct.
Or it's not Medicaid, it's the daycare giving the kickback.
But with Medicaid's money.
Medicaid money.
Correct. And when the specific daycare bills something per member, then there's basically deals that's going on between them two. You know what I mean? Like how many days do you get? Basically, let's say you come into my daycare and you have X amount of days. Then that's funds that I'm making off this one member. There's a kickback portion of that goes back to that member.
Wow.
If you have a referral or a large group, usually people move in groups these days. So that's what's the, yeah.
So these old people are out recruiting people to come to certain daycares.
Members themselves, friends, people that's all about money. Previous business owners that retired. Even the daycare itself, they have staff in there, or stuff like that.
Oh God, do you have any question, comments, jokes, or disagreements? I'll be happy to read it out loud and engage with it. Just make sure you send in a super chat or Venmo, guys. Appreciate the support for all of those who liked the video and supported already. Oh, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you've been watching for a while now at this point, you might as well.
It's
Wow.
the whole
So, as an owner side of that, I can say that's why I want to close the business at this moment, because I cannot compete them like money. I cannot do that. So yeah.
Were you guys ever doing that?
no.
We then left and headed to the #1 daycare in the area that's received over $44 million over the past few years. And this is how much money they received this year.
We're outside of Sunrise Senior Service. In 2024, this adult daycare right here billed $12.9 million. In adult daycare, they paid $10.8 million. And in transportation, they paid $2.1 million. The last daycare we're at said this is the one that is taking all their clients and they're giving kickbacks. Let's go see what's going on. So look right here, they just put them in this van right here. They bust these old people in and then they bring them in here and then they're taking kickbacks. Oh, we're going to Sunrise Senior Service.
I am working over there.
Oh, perfect.
What brought you here?
Oh, I would like to sign my grandma up for daycare.
God damn.
Can you repeat that again?
I would like to sign my grandma for daycare.
Oh, shout out, Peach.
Oh, this
Hey, shout out Peach Creek Media. He says Texas is dirty as hell, yet Nick never goes there. Well, goddamn. Goddamn, the shots on that Texas. Damn. I mean, look. Texas, I'm pretty sure they got some fraud going on. I think the problem is, though, is that, well, the Republicans, they're kind of upfront with it. They're like, you don't really see no Republican states say, no fraud goes on here. Nothing's going on here. Everything's all good. It's all clean cut here. Like, you never hear Republicans say that. But you do hear Dems vociferously defending, saying, oh, yeah, there's no fraud here. No fraud at all. What you mean? You guys are just being racist. Nothing going on here. It's like, but there was. When Nick Shirley went to Minnesota, bro, there's been people who've been arrested. Yes, Somalians have been arrested for fraudulent use of these daycares. I'll be real with you. They have been arrested. Now, California, I mean, nothing ain't happened there yet, but he did expose voter fraud. Even though voter fraud has been exposed there for a minute, he pretty much brought it to, a lot of people's attention. And now there's this. So, I mean, let's be real. When the Texas governor sit there and start denying that there's any fraud going on in Texas, then I think, Nick Shirley will go to Texas. And to be honest, I do hear your point, though. This should be done like across the board. So I would like him to go to a red state. You're right. I'm going to give you that one. I would like him to go to a red state and start holding them accountable as well, and also showing us how this happens across the board. Because I'm sure it happens to Republicans too, but since Nick Shirley is so aligned with the Republicans, it doesn't seem like he's going to be willing to, pretty much take that risk of going to a red state, seeing how Republican is letting it happen like Tim Walz was. And this is all, me assuming, but I can assume that there's a Republican out there who's letting this fraud happen just like Tim Walz, but except we won't come after him because, well, hey, nobody's wanted to put in that work. Only but Nick Shirley. Nick Shirley is working for the right. So it looks like the left going to have to step their game up on that one. Yeah, y'all need your own Nick Shirley, okay? Get Dean Withers I know Parker or somebody like that. They speak well. They'll be able to do it. People like to see them on camera, right? Right. Well, I know you left these dudes, so go ahead.
She's American, right?
Yeah.
Or the Democrats.
But no American here, so yeah.
So you're discriminating against Americans?
No, that is no discrimination. But there are only Koreans here, so I think she cannot get along with other people because they cannot speak English.
Oh, she speaks Korean.
Oh, that's American?
Yeah, American that speaks Korean.
Korean American?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, that's no problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Her name's Debbie.
Debbie.
Yeah, she wants to come and play games with the old people.
Oh, yeah, she will be here?
Yeah, yeah. We're thinking about bringing her here.
Oh,
when? Not yet. Oh my word. Everyone, calm down. Calm down. Is it true, like, if my grandma Debbie signs up, she can then, like, get a kickback and, like, get money?
Kickback and money?
Yeah.
What about the money? I don't understand. What money are you talking about?
Like, someone was telling my grandma Debbie that if she comes here, then she can get money from the daycare.
She's already a member of here or what?
No, she wants to become a member to get money from the daycare.
I'm the owner. So
Oh, great. Yeah. So got a grandma. Her name is Debbie, and she would like become a potential member of the daycare because we were over at another daycare and they don't offer kickbacks. And so do you guys offer kickbacks?
No, we don't offer kickbacks.
No?
Of course not.
Because that's what the other daycare was saying.
Which daycare?
Well, just the one over there.
I don't know. It's what they're saying because I'm the owner, but I'm not doing kickbacks.
Because then we were doing like some numbers and it said you guys made like $12.9 million in 2024, and which is a lot of money. And then like $2.1 million for transportation companies.
What is it?
So like you guys billed $12.9 million, and then out of that $12 million, 10 was for adult daycare and 2 was for transportation.
Yes.
And so they're saying they're giving kickbacks.
No, we don't. So where? Who
Where?
told you that?
There.
Well, the other daycare, because they didn't want to give us kickbacks.
Yeah, because we don't offer kickbacks.
No kickbacks.
No kickbacks.
Do you think it's true that a lot of these daycares are like committing fraud?
I heard some other daycares are doing fraud, but we don't do fraud thing.
Fraud to
Where do you
daycare?
come from?
Where'd I come from?
Yes.
Oh, I come from around here.
Yes.
We're just concerned about where our tax dollars are going. So, and how come you guys are the daycare that receives the most amount of money here in Flushing, Queens?
We have a lot of members.
How many members do you guys have?
I don't have to tell you.
Oh,
Because here it says you guys have
So where did you
7,899.
get this information?
Oh, it's actually from the public databases of CMS
Okay, so
and HHS.
Do I have to tell you the number?
But this place doesn't look like it can hold
Do I have to tell you?
7,000 people.
Can I have an
Nah,
ID
that's
or
smart.
something?
hey, nah, he kind of got him right there. It's like, because as soon as I seen 7,000, I'm looking around. I'm like, bro, that does not look like it's holding 7,000 people, bro. I mean, it looked like you could probably hold like maybe like 500-600, but 7,000 is crazy. Like, ain't no way you doing that. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. Since they Asian, I'm gonna be using this sound effect a lot.
You're asking me some about.
Well, this is public information because it's
Yes.
public tax dollars that you guys are
Well, I
receiving.
don't have to tell you, right?
Yeah, but do you guys have 7,000 members, for instance?
No, we don't have 7,000 members.
Okay, well, that's what it says. You have 7,899 in 2024,
Damn,
and then
No,
so that's not true.
7,000.
Yeah. So you guys are you guys overbilling then?
So
Because you guys are getting paid per patient $1,600, and that's how you guys got $12.9 million in 2024.
I don't know how they calculate, but I don't remember. I don't remember all the numbers.
But did you have 7,000? I think you'd remember if you had.
No.
Jesus, man. It's almost like the urge not to commit fraud must be hard for them. It's like you bad just start one of these companies and they telling you, oh yeah, bro, just write down how much people you have and we'll give you like 1.6 thousand for like 1,600 for each person. And bro, you're just thinking like, well, per person, 1,600. I mean, you know what, F? I got like 10,000 people here, man. Just run it up. Let's just run it up.
We don't have 7,000 members.
So how can you guys build for 7,000 people
Do I
then?
have to tell you?
Well, you like $12.9 million on 7,000 patients, and you say there's not 7,000 patients.
I don't have
Are you
to tell
committing
you.
fraud? Like, are these numbers wrong?
Leave, please, sir.
$12.9 million?
Sir.
That's a lot of money.
Leave.
12.9 million. All right, we will leave. You
Yeah,
could have
but-
just answered the questions. Now
I said I don't want
now
to.
people are gonna be wondering if
I
you're
said I
committing
don't
fraud.
want to, but why you keep asking me? I said I don't want to tell you the information.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. You might want to start answering these questions. Nick Shirley is actually getting people locked up out here, so you might want to answer those questions before you get hit with the FBI. Open up! I'm telling you, bro, and then you and your whole family gonna be like, you don't want that.
Well,
And why?
these are taxpayer dollars, so
So what? So I don't have to tell you the.
we're sick of people defrauding our taxes.
Leave.
This guy received $12.9 million, and right here it says they had 7,899 patients.
We then left, and the same guy came downstairs.
So we just ran the numbers, and once again, we did the math. $12.9 million divided by 7,899, $1.6 thousand per patient, and literally would have been impossible to have 7,000. That's like a small concert. You realize that, right? This money comes straight from Medicaid.
Yes.
Sir, so you technically have a small concert, an arena full of people up in there.
I don't have to tell you that.
That's how much you guys are billing
Go other
billing people for.
Just go for other daycare.
You realize how impossible that is, right? You realize that's literally impossible to have 7.8 thousand people inside of your daycare You're billing. You received $12.9 million in 2024.
And I'm telling you, stop threatening me.
I'm telling you, stop committing fraud. Sir,
Do something.
is it possible to have 7,000 people on that one floor? Like, that's how simple it is. Just answer the question.
After he couldn't answer any of our questions, he then called the cops on us.
Can I call police?
So the fraudster's going to call the cops on us. You do realize you're calling the cops on yourself, right? So this is how the operation works. They bring them in through the transportation company. They bring him in right through this door into this adult daycare, and then they bill Medicaid. 7,000 people are supposed to fit on that second floor right there. 7,000 people is the size of a small arena. You realize you just called the cops on yourself, right, for committing fraud?
I don't care.
Well, I did. $12.9 million, 7,000 patients. They're nowhere to be seen. Dude just snitched on himself. Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Yo, Fraud Lee is hilarious. That's a beggar. That is a beggar. I ain't gonna lie.
Does this daycare give kickbacks? Does this daycare pay you to come here?
Yogi.
She just said yes.
Hold on.
How are you? Does this daycare give kickbacks? Does this daycare pay you to come here?
Yogi.
She just said yes. She just said yeah. She said yeah. God bless you.
God bless you.
I love your shirt, USA. She just said they get kickbacks. She said yeah.
Whatever with her then.
Sir, this operation here is pretty crazy.
And as we left the daycare, one of the patients wanted us to take a photo of herself.
Wow, looks so fancy. You going to daycare?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to daycare at Sunrise? You go to Sunrise?
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That lady's enrolled into a daycare, but she does not look like she needs to go to a daycare. So you have all these people right now who are enrolled into these daycares, and then because these people receive upwards of $12.9 million, they're able to then give those kickbacks to people just like that lady, for example. Are you enrolled to daycare here?
No.
What do you think about all the fraudsters committing fraud at these daycares?
Hey, listen, I seen you on TV all over the country, man. I'm really for you, man.
So that building right there, Sunrise Senior Service, they received $12.9 million.
They did?
Yes.
This one?
Yep, for 7,899 adults. It's an adult daycare.
Oh, that's a fraudster then. Yeah, definitely.
Now we're outside of Beautiful Palace Daycare. This place received $9.4 million. Instead had 8,060 patients, and per patient, that is $1,200. And they spent $8.4 million in adult daycare, and they spent $1 million on transportation. And the thing is, these people are smart. Now that the fraudsters are on high alert, there are actually people inside of these daycares. However, these places are billing for 8,000 patients. It's quite literally impossible to have 8,000 patients inside of these buildings.
As you enter, you can see your tax dollars at work as Koreans are using it to play board games and play bingo inside an adult daycare.
So let's see if we can enroll Debbie into some daycare. My name is Nick. We're coming through. We just went over at Sunrise Senior Daycare, and we've been going to a few of the daycares around here, trying to look for the best one possible for our grandma Debbie.
Oh, will you look? Because I'm busy right now. So will you do the service for the adult daycare? Or?
No, we're looking for a good one for our grandma potentially.
Oh, but I think we don't accept the new member, right?
No members? Why not?
Yeah, yes, because we have enough. Yes.
How many do you guys have? It says you guys have 8,000 patients here.
No.
Around 8,000?
No, who say that?
HHS. Yeah, we're looking for potential places for our grandma.
The employee ain't know about the scam. You ain't let man, come on, man. You ain't let Sue Faye in on the scam, bro. She out here damn near exposing us. She said 7,000. What do you mean? I ain't never heard that in my life. Like, God damn it, Sue, bro. We all about to go to jail because of your ass. FBI, open up. No, that's hilarious. You ain't let her in on the scam, though. Come on now. That's amateur hour. Everybody supposed to be in on it.
That aren't fraudulent.
I mean, if you're looking for your potential.
Because this comes from the public HHS Medicaid provider spending data set. But $9.4 million.
Sorry. Okay.
Do you guys have 8,000 patients?
No.
No. Did you guys bill for 8,000 patients in 2024?
No, that's too much. No.
Yeah, it is a lot, right? $9.4 million.
It's just crazy.
Do you guys receive money from Medicaid?
No. What are you talking about?
No, so this is all self-funded by the
We're doing the
elders?
inspection right now for the insurance company. So if you have any questions, you have the I'm so sorry about
So
that.
do you guys not receive money from Medicaid then?
So not me, right?
And remember this guy because we'll be coming back to him later with Dr. Oz.
Everyone is on high alert right now. No one can justify the numbers. As we're leaving now these locations, they're calling everyone. It's alleged that this has ties with potentially the Chinese mafia. And a lot.
Bringing the guy who's running Medicaid and Medicare right now is next level savagery. It's like, oh, you know, this guy's about to break it down to you. He's like, you can't. Like, he's gonna know fraud. Like, bro, gonna walk in and smell the fraud in the air.
All this money is being funneled, and no one really knows exactly where it's going to. We do know that fraudsters here in the United States oftentimes are foreigners,
Well,
and it's
sorry, but especially when it comes to medical fraud, bro. I mean, Dr. Oz, he's the one for that.
Oftentimes foreign governments that have infiltrated our government and are taking our benefits to then funnel and take that money to these other countries. And right now, as we are going to these locations that are receiving millions upon millions of dollars, right now in Poly Market, there is an 8% chance that Mandami, the mayor of New York City, will pass the 2% millionaire tax before 2027. All these people that are becoming newfound millionaires, if it passes, are gonna have to start paying an extra 2% on their taxes as well. Kind of interesting perspective. We're outside of Hiroshima Adult Daycare. This place in 2025, it made $7.6 million. And its initial startup was in 2024. So it went from not existing in 2023, existing in 2024, and then 2025, it went and made $7.6 million. Here we go.
And as we arrived, one of the staff was right there waiting for us.
Hello. Hello. How are you doing? Waiting for us? Yeah, nice to meet you, sir. Yeah, is this Hiroshima? Adult Daycare? Received $7.6 million in 2025? Not sure. Okay, well, I'd like to enroll my grandma, Debbie.
What's that?
I'd like to enroll my grandma, Debbie. Can I get some paperwork? Business is booming here at the daycare. They have it pumping right now. Got all the elderly out here right now. This place made $7.6 million in 2025.
That's not your business.
It actually is because it's our tax dollars. It's public information from the HHS.
So what?
So what?
Yeah, you pay all this tax?
No, I paid quite a bit of taxes this last year, though.
I don't care. So can you leave?
Would you have a problem with us being here?
Yeah.
Hey, yo. Bro, he did not just try to make it seem like, well, did you pay all this tax? No, but it's kind of a collective thing that all Americans put into, and you're kind of defrauding it. So can you stop? Or, you know, can we just go ahead and bring in the FBI, open up? Because I'd rather that. All right. Like, let's bring in the court cases.
Oh, I didn't mean to disturb you. I was just asking about our tax dollars.
Why are you asking?
$7.6 million for this daycare. New York Medicaid adult daycare payments from CMS. We're just asking questions about the numbers, sir. But if you don't want to answer, it's all right.
Here, location is 3520 147th Street. Three white guys are here, and they are not living. They are disturbing us.
He's calling the cops on us now. We're just asking numbers about the public information.
I mean, bro just pretty much said, well, you're not paying all them taxes. Why do you care? It's like, wow, that's quite the thing to say right in front of the camera.
The reason why we're asking these questions is because this is tax dollars. This is New York Medicaid that people pay taxes into, $7.6 million. And I think people are just curious, where is this money going and how's it being spent?
Did you guys talk with Medicaid at all?
Well, this is Medicaid. This comes straight from their numbers.
Yeah, did you talk with them?
We're curious about what the money's going to, so we're going straight to the source. And if there's nothing to hide, I don't know why you guys just can't answer.
Yeah, bro don't understand. He's like, well, you talk to Medicaid? Bro, this is Medicaid. These papers right here is what Medicaid says about you guys. And like, do you understand that? So if he go talk to Medicaid, they're just going to tell him the same thing that's on that paper.
Questions.
Well, I just don't feel a reason why we need to answer.
And now we're not saying exactly that all these businesses are fraud. However, we are showing you where our tax dollars are going. And when these people do receive $7.6 million, we're just simply asking, why do you guys need that money? And they can't answer any of the questions. It does make you speculate a few things.
Now we were speculative about the fraud on this daycare. However, we then talked to one of the transportation ladies who drives one of the vans, and she says that this daycare is the same one as Sunrise, and they built this daycare because they needed another spot to put the clientele from Sunrise. Fraudulent.
So this daycare started in 2024, and its second year in business, they made $7.6 million.
Wow. That explains a lot.
Sunrise Daycare just over there. They made $12.9 million in 2024.
This is Sunrise as well. I guess it's so big that they opened this one too.
Damn, the fraud.
So these are two daycares. So if the seniors are not here, they're over there.
And so altogether, that place has made upwards of $20 million, whoever is the business owner of Hydroseam and Sunrise Adult Daycare. Whether that's one person or a partner, that's a lot of money within just this one block. That's about $20 million. Now we're outside of B&B Adult Daycare. This location made $5.5 million. That's how much they billed Medicaid, and they averaged 241 beneficiaries per day. On their peak day of business, they had 348 beneficiaries. That comes out at $27,000 paid in one day. That is 5 times above the national average for adult daycare centers. Let's see what kind of operation B&B has going on. And I want to keep in mind, we're not targeting any community or any race, anybody. This is just straight from the numbers that we pulled, and these are the numbers that have the most amount of money and have the most amount of suspicious activity going on. So it has nothing to do with Koreans, Asian community. This just has something to do with straight up fraud and money that's tax dollars are going to. And we're not saying each location is fraudulent. We're just showing you more than anything where our money is going. What do you guys do inside the daycare? What do you do inside the daycares?
Saturday?
In the daycare, what do you do?
I do this.
What do you do?
Yes.
Speak English?
English and piano and the ping pong, everything.
Wow, it is booming in here. Wow, this location right now is popping. They got this place filled with seniors. We're just going to a lot of the daycares here today. You guys B&B?
Yeah.
Yeah, why are you guys here?
Oh, we're just going through some of the daycares around the area. Can we talk to you guys out here?
Yeah, sure.
Do you work for B&B?
No, he doesn't. But he's our auditor.
I'm an auditor of a healthcare company.
So the auditors are all coming through today. What a coincidence. Annual checkup. What are the odds that the day Nick Shirley shows up to have an annual checkup? The odds of that happening are very, very slim. So you guys received $5.5 million in 2025. In your peak day, you guys have 341. Yeah, right here. So how come one day you guys had 348 beneficiaries?
No, I didn't answer. Can you give me permit?
We don't need a permit to film.
I mean, what?
But
what, do
do you think there is fraud taking place here inside some of these daycares, ma'am?
Can you give me your ID? Everybody, can you give?
Can you give me your ID?
Yes, sir.
Give me your ID.
Yeah. Okay. So give each other your IDs. Give her your ID as well.
Give me your ID first.
Oh, no.
I'm not going to give you my ID. My name's Nick Shirley. I have nothing to hide. For you guys' benefit, it would help if you guys could just answer.
I don't want the benefit.
I don't
what's
understand what I just said.
What's $5.5 million?
Have a good day.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Are you guys committing fraud by chance?
No.
We just wanted to know what that $5.5 million is being used for. And look, around here, you'll see lots of nice cars. Range Rovers pulling up right here. It's strange that you guys received $5.5 million from Medicaid and can't answer a single question. They're freaking out right now.
I'm weak. I don't think she was caught up on it. I think she looked at the papers and she's like, hey, yo, what the fuck is this? It's like, by these numbers, I think we are committing fraud. And she's low-key arguing with him, like, hold on, like, what's going on here? Like, what's going on with these numbers? And he's over here trying to explain it in Korean, which we cannot understand. But I'm pretty sure, people who do and this was so wild. You know that this is going to be dissected by people who can understand Korean. Actually, I wonder if I could.
ID.
Yeah. Okay. So give each other your IDs. Give her your ID as well.
Give me your ID first.
Oh, no.
So I'm not going to give you my ID. My name's Nick Shirley. I have nothing to hide. For you guys' benefit, it would help if you guys could just answer.
I don't want the benefit.
I don't
what's
understand what I just said.
What's $5.5 million?
Have a good day.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Are you guys committing fraud by chance?
No.
We just wanted to know what that $5.5 million is being used for. And look, around here, you'll see lots of nice cars. Range Rovers pulling up right here. It's strange that you guys received $5.5 million from Medicaid and can't answer a single question. They're freaking out right now.
Decide right now what you want to do.
You speak English, sir? And nobody speaks English here. Yeah, all of our tax dollars are going to locations just like these. This comes straight from New York Medicaid. And all we're doing is simply asking where the money is going, because this is straight from New York Medicaid, but nobody will be able to answer any of our questions. Hello, ma'am. Do you want to answer any questions? $5.5 million went to this location. Yeah, they can't even answer a single question.
Bro, love your video.
Oh,
love
thank you very
doing,
much.
Really
appreciate it.
What are you doing over here?
We're checking out these adult daycares.
Oh, they're doing it here too?
Yes. What do you think?
way.
What do you think about all these adult daycares?
It's crazy.
This place, for instance, right here, B&B, they received $5.5 million.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
I don't know, bro. There's a lot of them. I'll say that.
Do you think your tax dollars should be going to fund old people paying cards?
Probably not. No.
Right here in this street, there's another daycare. Silvertown Daycare has this entire plaza.
Like,
this is the
paying for old people medical care. Sure, that's great, but you know, paying for them to go goof around, I don't know about that, man. I don't know.
Daycare right here.
And here's the thing, like Korean, they kind of believe in taking care of, they don't believe in nursing homes. Actually, bro, I ain't gonna lie, nursing home is like an American concept. Like low key, these guys outside of America, they don't believe in putting their parents in nursing homes or adult care services at all. They believe in taking care of their own. So it's kind of surprising that they have all these Koreans in there, considering that most of them don't even believe in that type of service or putting their parents in that type of service. Now, if the parents are getting paid, I mean, shoot, hey, might change their mind.
And it's more just like a cafeteria than anything. Looks like some people are coming out. What's your take on all the daycares popping up here in this part of Flushing, Queens? Do you think it's unnecessary?
What is this for?
Oh, we're just doing a documentary on all the daycares. Do you think fraud is taking place inside the adult daycare industry here?
Definitely.
Yeah.
But
are you committing fraud?
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. So let's say you guys aren't committing fraud, but these other daycares are. What kind of fraud do you think they are committing? And do you think some seniors do receive kickbacks for going to some of the daycares?
There are rumors, but there's no, concrete, anything concrete, proof or evidence.
Does this daycare pay you to come here?
Yogi.
Do you notice a lot of these adult daycares popping up around here?
I'm running for assembly, actually.
And what do you think about all the adult daycares here?
I know that they all steal money. I mean, that's just part of politics. So 100% there.
And you, as you live around this area, what kind of rumors do you hear about the fraud that does take place? How does it work?
Well, the thing is that social services are supposed to be for the residents. They're supposed to be for the retirees, the elderly, right? And there's only a certain number of social services available for those that require it. But because there's so much money involved, because the money is coming from the government and it's not accounted for, then of course they're going to be taking it. And it's going to, all it does is it takes it away from the taxpayers, the elderly, the retirees. Those are the people that are affected. And those are the people that are left out because they don't have a voice. The elected political dynasties that have been running Queens and New York for so long, they're held to their donors, and the people that donate to them are these NGOs and special interests, which then they funnel the money back into them, and that's really the problem.
Keeps the cycle going. So there's a never-ending cycle of fraud that takes place here because, for instance, right here, the transportation companies just pulled up. They receive money from the daycare. They also then bill out the pharmacies that are around the block, and then the durable medical equipment companies. And then on top of that, that money gets funneled back into the politicians' campaigns, and they can continue to push their agendas.
Yeah, and there's no oversight. Right? There's no way to check any of this fraud, but they write it in such a way legally to where technically it's not. You know what I mean? But it's not it's not right. And that's the issue.
Outside of this daycare, we got a Mercedes, we have an M3 BMW right here. Lots of nice cars rolling around these daycares. Got a Porsche right there, another Porsche right there. Here at Living Well Daycare, this place received $8.6 million in 2025. And they're the largest payee among a lot of these Flushing daycares. In fact, they average 271 beneficiaries per day. Their peak day of business, they had 406 beneficiaries.
Hey, and shout out to my man Jay Go Texas for sending 2 gold coins for 10 jewels. Appreciate it, support my friend. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a shout out for that one. Oh, guys, you have any question, comment, jokes, or disagreements? Feel free to super chat it in. I'd be happy to engage with it, or you can send in a Venmo. Appreciate the support, guys. Let's get right back into it.
Beneficiaries, and on that day of business, they made $41,580. That is 5.6 times the national average. Let's go see what kind of business they're operating. And Living Well received $8.6 million in 2025. And on their peak day of business, they billed the state for 406 beneficiaries. My name's Nick Shirley.
No, we don't need any survey.
And sir, could you just answer the questions? No. So we just come straight with the facts and they start running. And $8.6 million in 2025. Flushing.
I mean, no, what can you do though? How do you debate that? It's like, bro, what are you gonna do? Lie and say that HHS is lying? I mean, what, you want to call up HHS and debate this? And then have them come in and look through? I mean, shoot, you can screw yourself over if you want to, but I think the easier thing would be to walk away.
Queens is full of adult daycare businesses that I believe are operating fraudulently. None of them will answer any questions, and we're coming straight with the facts, straight from the data sets that are public for all of you to see.
Now, what's crazy about this fraud here in New York City is that adult daycare is actually only a small percentage of the fraud. The home healthcare industry is filled with fraud, from the pharmacies to the durable medical equipment companies to the home healthcare agencies that operate. Now we're going to be diving deep into each one of these, and they all include dollars from your taxes. Now, this is exactly how big of an industry it is here inside of New York City.
In New York City, in 2018, they billed $3.5 billion. However, in 2024, it is now costing $11.5 billion, and that number is only growing. So we have some locations here. We've arrived, and here at this building, Red Sun Home Care has billed the government $87.9 million from 2018 to 2024. And in 2024, they billed the government $17.2 million. And just in 2024, they had 122,000 claims. And since 2018, they've had over 674,000 claims. And what's really crazy about this is they're billing all of this off of one service, off of one code. 99.86% of their $87.9 million in revenue comes from one service, from one code. The number is extremely, extremely high. Let's see what happens. Here we are in Red Sun. Hello. How are you doing? Is this in Korean or Chinese?
Chinese.
Chinese. Yeah, we have some questions about Red Sun Home Care. Yes, for instance, in 2024, billed over $17 million, and there's 122,000 claims. Could we speak to someone? Hello, how's it going? Good. We're just doing some digging around here inside of Flushing and inside of just New York City in general with some of the excessive billing of home care. And it says here, for instance, there's been $87.9 million in revenue off of one code. 99.86% of all that revenues come from one code, one service. What's the main service you guys provide?
I don't know where you get that info from.
Oh, it's straight from the databases that the government has. HHS. Yeah, the HHS, Health and Human Services, and CMS. It's public data because you guys receive public funds from taxpayers, so that information is then left public. Does that sound about right?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what it is. What's your organization?
My name's Nick.
Yeah.
Nick Shirley. But so like, what's the Nick Shirley? From Nick Shirley. I work by myself. What's the main service you guys provide?
I cannot answer you.
You guys do, well, I mean, 99% of all your services come from one code. Can we talk to somebody? So this is the operation of a company that's received over $87 million in the past 6 years. This is for home care, but they're billing off of one code. They want to give us any clarification on what they actually do. So your tax dollars are going to a location that doesn't even want to answer the questions about where $89 million went off of one code. Kind of crazy. Inside of this area of New York City, you'll notice that there's these kind of buildings that pop up everywhere. They're called pharmacies, and they actually also share with another LLC that's called a DME, a durable medical equipment company. So this location right here, this one location, they have registered JD Drugstore and JD Plus Pharmacy. So